Wife stopped loving me and forced me into an open marriage. Now that I've started dating someone else, she wants to add more rules. 2.5 years ago, my wife Sarah asked me to open our marriage. She didn't really ask. She strongly implied the alternative was divorce. We have 2 kids, ages 8 and 10, and the thought of splitting custody and destroying their stability made me sick. So I said yes, but I had conditions. No bringing dates into our house where our kids live. No dating mutual friends, family members, or colleagues, and we keep everything private. Sarah agreed immediately. Looking back, she agreed way too fast. I moved into the guest bedroom that same week. The thought of her sleeping with another man and then climbing into bed next to me was unbearable. Our relationship became purely transactional. 2 people co-parenting under the same roof. We split chores, managed schedules, showed up for school events. That was it. For the next 2 years, I threw myself into work. I was pulling 74-hour weeks, sometimes more. Every extra dollar went toward paying off our mortgage, car loans, credit cards. I opened college funds for both kids and started contributing aggressively. My goal was simple: eliminate every single debt and secure my kids' future. I didn't date, didn't even try. I barely had time to sleep, let alone meet someone. Meanwhile, Sarah was going out too, sometimes 3 nights a week. She'd come home late, sometimes not until morning. I never asked questions, didn't want to know. This past summer, I finally hit my financial targets: 0 debt, both kids' college funds fully loaded with 4 years of tuition. I even started accounts for their first home down payments. I ran the numbers and realized I could cut my hours from 74 to just 30 per week and still maintain everything. Sarah immediately wanted to take on new debt, buy a bigger house, get a luxury car. I told her no. We were done living beyond our means. She was furious, but I didn't care. With my new free time, I actually started living. I took my oldest son on a 2-week road trip across the US, just me and him, national parks and baseball games. I renovated the basement into a proper man cave, started hitting the gym 5 days a week, joined a recreational basketball league, lost 30 pounds. Then I decided to try dating. I'm not interested in random hookups. That's not who I am. I wanted to meet someone I actually connected with, someone I could be friends with first. I went on dates with a few women. Most were fine, but nothing clicked. Then I met Jane. We matched on an app, and our first date lasted 5 hours. We talked about everything: books, music, politics, stupid childhood stories. She's a graphic designer, loves horror movies, has this ridiculous laugh that makes everyone around her smile. We started seeing each other regularly. Art galleries on Sundays, late-night diners after concerts, Comic-Cons where we'd geek out over the same obscure references. And yeah, we were compatible in bed too. For the first time in 3 years, I felt like a human being instead of a paycheck. Sarah noticed. She started asking questions about my dates. I shut it down. Those were the rules. We don't discuss partners. Then 2 weeks ago, I caught her scrolling through my phone while I was in the shower. We had a massive blowout. She claimed she had a right to know who I was seeing. I reminded her she'd spent 2 years sleeping with God knows how many men and never told me a single detail. Last Tuesday, she sat me down and said we needed to update our arrangement. She wants us to go to couples counseling. She wants me to move back into our bedroom. She wants us to go on dates together, work on our marriage. And here's the kicker: any outside relationships must be strictly physical only. No emotional connection, no going out, no building actual relationships, and we have to disclose who we're sleeping with. I told her I was content with things as they are. She's welcome to date seriously if she wants, but she refused. She said if I don't agree to her new terms, she'll file for divorce. We went to 2 counseling sessions. Sarah made impossible demands. Keep the relationship open, but only for you-know-what. She refuses to get a job. She wants me to buy us a new house. During our second session, she threatened divorce when the counselor suggested she was being unreasonable. I met with a lawyer yesterday. The papers are being drafted. She'll have them by Friday. I'm giving her 2 months to find work. After that, she's on her own.